If you added up every single enemy John Wick eliminated across all 4 movies, the number would be around 400 people. Impressive for a movie, right? But in real history, there were individuals whose deadliness makes any Hollywood character look like an innocent child. Who is the deadliest person in history? The one who personally pulled the trigger, the one who wiped out entire cities with the stroke of a pen, or the one who killed invisibly without even knowing it? Today, we're going to find the human with the highest body count on the planet, and the final winner will absolutely shock you. Let's find out. Let's start with personal efficiency, those who killed with their own hands. In the winter of 1939, during the Soviet-Finnish War, a humble Finnish farmer named Simo Häyhä took an old rifle and walked into the woods. He was only 161 centimeters tall, an absolute ghost. The craziest part? Simo intentionally refused to use a sniper scope.
Damn!
Why? First, the glint of the glass in the sun could instantly give away his position. Second, in the brutal -40-degree cold, the lenses would instantly fog up and freeze. To prevent the steam from his breath from betraying him, Simo kept a lump of snow in his mouth while waiting in ambush. He would lie in the snowbanks for hours, packing down the snow in front of his rifle so that the muzzle blast wouldn't kick up a cloud. In just 100 days, he eliminated over 500 soldiers. They called him the White Death. The Soviet army called in artillery and sent entire squads of counter-snipers just to stop him. Eventually, an explosive bullet hit him in the face. He survived, but his face was permanently disfigured. Simo became the most successful sniper in history. But what if we scale the numbers up by millions? Let's travel back to the 13th century. Genghis Khan didn't run through the woods with a rifle, but his orders and his army's arrows wiped out around 40 million people. To put that into perspective, that was about 10% of the entire global population at the time. The Mongols used absolute psychological terror. If a city didn't surrender immediately, they slaughtered everyone, men, women, children, and even pets. Prisoners were driven ahead of the army as human shields. Genghis Khan completely destroyed the ancient irrigation systems of Persia. Blooming regions turned into deserts, and the population of that area didn't fully recover until the mid-20th century. The Mongol conquests were so massive that vast areas of farmland turned back into forests. This actually cooled the planet by scrubbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Genghis Khan killed so many people that he literally changed the Earth's climate. A true killing machine. But our next hero will make even Genghis Khan look harmless. What if I told you that the deadliest person in history didn't want to kill anyone at all? He wasn't a soldier or a dictator. He was a regular, highly talented chemist. Meet Thomasmidgley. In the 1920s, he made 2 brilliant discoveries. First, he figured out how to add lead to gasoline to stop car engines from knocking. Second, he invented Freon, which made refrigerators and air conditioners safe for home use. He truly believed he was a genius and a savior of humanity. But a nightmare followed. Almost immediately, factory workers began going insane, hallucinating, and dying from lead poisoning. To prove his gasoline was safe, Midgley held a press conference where he personally inhaled leaded fuel vapors and washed his hands in it for a full minute. Of course, he then had to secretly seek medical treatment for months. In the end, leaded gasoline became the global standard. For decades, cars pumped lead into the air. People breathed in the poison, which led to millions of deaths from heart disease, strokes, and cancer, while also lowering the IQ of entire generations. And his second invention, Freon, punched giant holes in the Earth's ozone layer. Historians call Midgley a one-man environmental disaster. He killed millions of people invisibly, right through their tailpipes. But the most twisted part of this story is how Midgley's own life ended. At the age of 51, he was paralyzed by polio. Being an inventor, he designed a complex system of ropes and pulleys over his bed to help himself sit up without help. In 1944, he got tangled in his own ropes and accidentally strangled himself to death. His final invention killed its creator. So, who is the deadliest? Simo Häyhä, the absolute monster of personal combat. Genghis Khan, the most ruthless ruler. But thomasmidgley, while trying to help the world, triggered an invisible mechanism that has claimed and continues to claim millions of lives across the globe. Deadliness comes in different forms, and a chemist's test tube can sometimes be more dangerous than millions of soldiers. Who do you think is the most dangerous? Let me know in the comments, drop a like, and subscribe for more history facts.